Hello, Miriam. How are you tonight?
Hi, Lauren. How are you? I'm good.
Good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, it's good. And if it cuts a
Perfect.
little, I'll let you know.
Oh, yeah, just let me know. So,
Yeah.
everyone, this is Miriam, and she is one of the co-founders of Black Flamingo, which is a skincare brand. And she actually co-founded it with her sister. Is that right?
Yeah, my older
Oh,
sister.
so it's a family brand. And it's all about this skincare ingredient called QASIL. And Black Flamingo came into sort of my, I guess you would say, in front of my eyes at Cosmo. And when I saw it, I thought to myself, wow, it's very rare that I find something I'm not that familiar with. So I've been thinking about Black Flamingo for quite some time. And what better way to learn more about it than to do it along with all of you guys? So thank you, Miriam. And can we just start off with what exactly is Castle and how
Yeah.
did the name come about?
So QASIL is actually the name of the final product. So it comes from the gob tree. They harvest the trees, and
Mhm.
then they take the leaves from that tree, dry it out in the sun, take it to a mill, run it through, and that's the final the powder form that you get. So just a little bit of a history about it. It's something I'm from Somalia, Somaliland, Somalia, and it's
Okay.
something that is culturally very important to us. It's been part of our lives. It's always in the household. It was a weekly ritual, and I kind of lost touch with it, like after you leave home. But it's the nomadic people have been using it for centuries, as like a cleanser and antibacterial, and of course for beauty purposes as well. And today everybody still uses it too. So I also reconnected with Qasem myself recently
Well,
after I had some skin issues.
I mean, I think that that's really nice. You literally went back to your roots. And
Yeah,
so, yeah, that's really nice. I feel like that happens to us as we just kind of, go through life. We start to kind of connect back to what we had when we were younger because we've tried
yeah,
out so much. Somehow that's always been the best.
yeah. And
So,
also culturally, it's also something to kind of hold on to. I've been an expat all my life, and you
uh,
lose certain things from your culture. Like even my language isn't as good once you leave home. So it's just for us, for me and my sister, it's almost like coming back home with
yeah.
the product. So it's been a multitude of things.
And then so you decided to bring it to Dubai, to the Middle
Yeah,
East. And
yeah,
so it's available here and it comes with two different masks. Is that right?
yeah. Well, the so with Black Flamingo, we wanted to launch with the Qasal collection. We will have other products as well, like I said, because this is what I've been using for the last couple of years to deal with my skin issues.
Mhm.
So we do have three products, but so there's the pure Qasal, which is my favorite.
Okay.
Which will go through it. There's Qasal with and pink clay, which is actually the customer's favorite. It's the bestseller, and then qatil and turmeric, and that is a very common one, and so that one's out of stock actually. So, but got you to try the two popular ones.
And where does the name Black Flamingo come from? I'm dying to
Yeah.
know.
So the name it was thought of on purpose. Um,
Uh-huh.
I like random fun facts and found out that black flamingos do exist, but when I went down a rabbit hole on the internet, there's only one or two. They're not sure if they saw the same one. So there's one or two in the world. So I just thought it was a perfect name. Everyone is unique. Everyone has their own issues, their own skin stuff. So it's just embracing who you are, your uniqueness. That's what the Black Flamingo is. One of a kind.
Oh, well, that's a beautiful message, especially with a skincare brand, because I
Yeah.
think skincare is about us embracing our uniqueness and really
Yeah.
celebrating. Well, so here's the box I have, and I have on right now. So I'm actually going to apply these masks. I have two of them.
Hey.
You're going to walk us through, but first, can I just show what's in the box?
Yeah.
I have the Pure Castle face mask.
Mhm.
And then I also have the Pastel in Pink Clay face mask. So
Mhm.
how do I apply these?
So the product comes in powder form and it's
Mm-hmm.
really simple. Like with the pure pastel, as you can see, it's just one ingredient. It's so simple. It comes in that powder form.
Mm-hmm.
You add, so what I generally use, like even half a teaspoon, because you seem to get a lot out of it, like half a
Okay.
teaspoon of the powder, and then
Mm-hmm.
this equal amount of water. But with the pink clay, maybe less water, and then you'll figure out the texture and stuff that works with you. And
The
then,
consistency.
yeah, the consistency. So the consistency will be different with the both of them. And
Mm-hmm.
so I just want to also mention with the pure qasal, the smell of it as well. I don't want people to think that it's so the smell of it because it's 100% natural. There's
Mm-hmm.
no additives. It has that earthy tea. Like, have you ever gone to a tea factory? It smells like
Yeah.
tea and fresh grass. So
Mhm.
it might not be a smell that everyone likes, but that's because there's no additives and it's just natural.
Okay, I have to say that I absolutely love the smell of it because it
Me
smells.
too.
I love it. If it's some sort of perfume form, I'd wear it because to me it just smells so earthy and it
Yeah,
reminds me of goddess would wear. I love the smell of it. I'm
yeah.
just washing. I have a bit of cream on my face just because my
Okay.
skin is dry, and my face would
So
crack
you
in
want to
half.
make sure that your skin is dry.
Okay,
So
so I
that's
will.
good that you're wiping it off. Make sure that
Yeah.
it's, yeah, your skin is dry. And for now, also what we've put in the kit, it's, kind of calling it a self-care kit.
Mhm.
We're giving for free the application brush.
Oh,
And,
okay.
traditionally people use like their fingers, you know what I mean? So you can do it both ways. I like to use the application brush. Um,
Okay.
and so that's what so you mix it and then you get the application brush and you put it on.
Okay.
And I think we
Okay.
can talk about, yeah, if you go ahead and then I can talk a little bit about the benefits of them as well.
Oh, and so I want to try out both and do it sort of
Mm.
as a multi.
So just go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which is that it says that the pink clay. Which one? What should I put where? I'll ask you. You're the expert.
On it. Okay, so the reason why pure pastel is my favorite is because I get like mask acne and I get like heat sweats. So
Okay.
sometimes I don't put a full mask on. So I'll
Hmm.
use it for here, the pure
Okay.
pastel for like the T zone
Okay.
and
Perfect.
my chin. I get those bumps from the
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah.
And then you can put the pink clay like on your cheeks. So the pink clay one is milder
Okay.
and it's milder than the pure pastel. So it's milder, it's more hydrating, it has less exfoliation, and it's very hydrating as well.
Okay. Perfect. So that one will be great for my cheeks then, because that
Yeah.
tends to get a bit more
Yeah.
dry. So I'll put
Yeah, my
here.
cheeks get dry as well.
Yeah. So is this consistency about right? Is it too much
Yeah, I mean
water?
it's a oh it's okay. It's a little watery, but then it's fine. So when you put it on, it doesn't seem like much is going on, but it
Okay.
actually once it starts drying, you start feeling this tightness. So that's also
Okay.
why I love the Pure Pastel because you feel it working. It starts tightening your skin. It minimizes your pores. It's a great exfoliator because it's a bit harder to take off. So
Okay.
if you want to apply that to your T zone, and
Okay.
if I don't know if you want to put it under here, I get lots of bumps
Yeah.
here.
I'll put it everywhere. And so how long would I
Yeah.
leave this on?
So until it's fully dry, but sometimes I just leave it on for like an hour. I'm just doing other things. I just keep
Okay.
it on. And even traditionally, it's not uncommon to see Somali women like on a Friday walking and
Uh-huh.
doing their shopping before Friday prayers with the mask on. They'll walk
Really?
out in the street. Yeah. And
Oh
so
my,
it's also the nomadic people also use it as a great sunblock. as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
love
like
it.
lots of benefits. Yeah,
That's
that's
a,
really good.
and I had, this was warm water I used. That was on the directions, right? Use
Yeah.
warm water.
Well, yeah, it's just because people don't like cold water, but I'm
Oh,
fine
okay.
with either one. Yeah. It was just more for comfort.
Okay. I love the way it smells. I think
Same,
it's
that grassy, earthy, like I don't know, for some reason it just reminds me of childhood, that fresh
yeah,
grass.
yours and uh it totally reminds me of it too. Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
Awesome.
Okay.
And then so once you start using it a couple of times, like you'll decide how much you want to put on. Like for example, my sister loves to also people put it all the way down their neck as
Mm-hmm.
well. But usually I'm doing something, so I just, have it on my face. And then you can actually use the Pure Pastel as a daily cleanser. It has
Oh,
this active ingredient, I forget the name of it, and makes natural bubbles. So the nomadic people used it as its soap-free cleanser. So, and it
wow.
has natural antibacterial. And so,
Oh,
you'd use it to wash your hands, and then you'd use it also just as a daily wash, and then also for the beauty side as a mask as well. So there are different uses.
okay. Well, I think I'm pretty well covered on my T-zone.
Yeah. Yay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can we move on to the pink clay now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
I'm
pink
talking about
clay,
that.
I would recommend just putting a little less water because
Okay.
the pink clay, the French pink clay is very fine. So the consistency will be a little watery.
Okay. I'll
And
do it.
as I mentioned earlier, I think why it's also a favorite is it's it's easy to put on, especially here. I think people kind of get dry skin a lot. It's
Yeah.
Pure Castle is also hydrating because it's natural. It doesn't remove all your natural oils,
Okay.
but the pink clay has that extra hydrating. And if you don't want like to exfoliate as much, it has lesser exfoliation as
All
well.
right. And the clay
Nice.
comes is kaolin clay, right? Or kaolin clay. Is
Yeah,
that right?
French clay.
I
Exactly. Yeah. I always mispronounce killing.
Yeah, I never know. But you know what? I really like that type of clay because it's great for dry skin because it doesn't strip the skin of its oils. So it's such a
Exactly.
good, it works really well for all skin types, but great for dry skin. Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
went and made it a lot less watery.
No, it's good. It's good. It's fine. And so just whoever's joining in, so Lauren, now you'll start feeling it pretty soon in a couple of minutes, especially with the Pure Casa. I don't know. I love the feeling of tightening. Like,
Yeah,
so once the pure castle is drying out, as you start feeling, it starts feeling so tight. And I don't know, I like it like itchy and tight. That means it's working because it really gets in there.
that's, you know, I have a, oh, oh, here it is. I brought this just in case.
Yeah,
So you can also use this as a kind of a body mask, right? I could use this anywhere.
you can use it anywhere. And the other popular for the pure castle that a lot of people use is as a hair mask.
Oh, really?
So that is something that we would be working on in the future as well.
Oh,
So
how
that's the most popular uses is hair and face.
okay. And for everyone
Yeah.
that's just on right now, I am using these two face masks by a brand called Black Flamingo. It's a brand from the UAE. And this is using an ingredient called QASIL that comes from East Africa. And it's incredibly detoxifying, exfoliating, and hydrating to the skin. And it's something that's been used for hundreds of years, probably thousands of years.
Thousands.
Thousands. And so Miriam has decided to bring the beauty secrets from Somalia to the mainstream. Thank you for that. And I am just trying this out. And it is starting to get a little bit, so I know that it's
That
working.
it's working. Yeah. And
I feel
it's
like
available. I mean, there are other companies, and it's, it's available worldwide. Like I said, a lot of Somali households would probably have the pure qasa, like, relatives in different places. They're like, oh, you're going to Somaliland. Can you bring us back some pure pastel? So it is
uh,
available in the household, but it's just we want to raise awareness for this as well, because it's such a powerful ingredient. It's a single ingredient that has so many benefits, and it also is a like a good it's an integral part of the economy, and it
yeah,
provides a lot of jobs for the women there, and also the farmers. So it's just like overall, like I said, it's kind of like coming back home for us, and it feels really good to be doing something I love, giving a nice product with, for people that have skincare issues, and then
mhm.
also helping the economy of my country.
That it's amazing. It's women empowering women in action. That's what it really is. And
Yeah,
when you do, I think you're always going to be successful because you're on the right path. Because that's what it really comes
thank
down to.
you.
Yeah, for
We're
sure.
just getting started.
Yeah, well,
We
I
have a lot of plans.
can't wait to see it. I feel like this would be huge in the US.
Definitely.
People,
There are some people who have it in the US as well, but a lot of them, I don't think they have. You also have to be careful of where you get it from. So ours is ethically sourced from a reliable farmer, all that stuff. And so, we've seen firsthand that it's not added with anything funny. I've seen some funny stuff, even like
I,
here in UAE, and it,
oh,
it has like, what if it looks neon green? That is not natural,
oh,
So be
uh,
careful of like qasr, okay?
oh my, like everything. I swear, I'm more
Exactly.
surprised by the day, more surprised by the day. But then at the same
I
time,
swear. And then not surprised as well.
so this
And
is really,
also another thing I wanted to mention is, because I had hyperpigmentation issues. That's how I got back to it. When I was pregnant, some of the hyperpigmentation came back, and
mhm.
so it's also pregnancy safe. I was using it throughout my pregnancy because you can't use certain products for
Yep,
for it.
yep,
And I even used just powder without water on my
hmm.
son's head and stuff for cradle cap and baby acne. So
Oh
it just
wow,
rubbed the powder, yeah, and it helped a lot.
wow. So it really
So
is
it's
like
just,
one of those miracle ingredients.
yeah, it has a lot of uses.
That's amazing. So you said that there was one other mask. We have the pink clay one, the
Yeah,
pure cosmetic. Said there's one also with turmeric
with turmeric, yeah.
brightening
And
mask.
that's more popular with people of darker skin. It,
Oh,
as turmeric is brightens and everything. I had someone try it one time, very fair skin, and they've never actually had turmeric on their face before. So
uh-huh.
turmeric, you look yellow for a little bit, but then
Yeah.
it goes away. So they were very alarmed. So
Uh,
I generally like, brown and black people love turmeric just to get that extra brightness.
oh, that's amazing. There's a
Yeah.
I use a turmeric oil on my skin every day, but there was one point in
Wow.
time where I was putting turmeric on my forehead, just because I read about it, and I started doing it, and I did notice I had a bit of like it looked like a little sun, just like hanging
Yeah.
out there.
Like,
But I don't know.
yeah,
But
that's the
yeah,
thing. It stains everything. So,
yeah, I know.
so how
It
are you
really does.
feeling now?
I'm feeling great. It's definitely feeling tighter, and I can see areas where it's dried.
Dry,
So
yeah.
completely dried. How much longer do you think I would need to keep it on for?
Um, well, the pink clay, I think it's taking a little bit longer, right? Because you put that on
Yeah.
last. I would say a couple of minutes more, but obviously, if you want to, just for the sake of this session and platform, you can start taking it off. I recommend 15 to 20 minutes, but you
Okay.
can keep it on for a lot longer.
Okay. So,
Like when I have an emergency emergency situation, like I'll quickly put it on in the morning and I'll continue having breakfast, having coffee, like you know what I mean, changing diapers. So you can leave it on for as long as you want.
your husband's just used to it? Is he
Oh,
just
he
thinking, oh,
uses it. He
oh,
uses
does
it. Okay,
okay.
guys, please. We need to get men to stop. Like, there's this stigma about taking care of your skin. I mean,
Yeah.
we all have skin. It's the largest organ in our body. We all have the same issues. And
Hmm.
it took me a while, but now he does it every week with me. It's like a family session. And but he prefers the pink clay.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, because of
Okay.
he gets for the extra hydrating and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's just a thing on Sundays.
Oh, that's a great thing. Being
Yeah.
a beauty editor and a beauty blogger and all the skincare and everything I do, my husband has never once washed his face. He says it washes you. So
Yeah.
I can't. So I just said, okay, whatever. But I think my youngest brother, who's 30, he
Yeah.
does, but
I
I
wish
don't know.
more people, I wish more men would kind of embrace it because I mean, no one wants to, like as good and healthy as this is, at the end of the day, we're a little vain. We want to look as young as possible, keeping the wrinkles away and also tackling other stuff. They have the same issues as well. It's not, it's skin issues is universal.
I know. He has himself as like a George Clooney type, which he's not, and he's just gonna grow into it. And I'm like, people are gonna think I'm like you're way younger
Yeah.
eventually.
I'm gonna start looking like wife number two.
Yeah, exactly. Um, all right, so I think it's ready to come off. It's pretty tight now. So I will
Okay,
just use cloth and start removing it.
yeah.
So she
So with
loves
the
the
pure QASIL, as I mentioned, it goes in a bit tighter. So you might have
Mhm.
to, so we also provide you with a reusable charcoal bamboo face pad. So, but that's
Yeah.
like you can use it to remove makeup. You can also use it to remove the mask. But if you want something with a bit more texture to like really exfoliate, then you can
Mhm.
use that as well to remove it. So it's just a little bit of a work with the pure pastel, and then with the pink clay, it's a little easier to remove.
Okay, cool. I'll do half first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming right off. This is a nice little sponge. So this comes with the set.
Yeah.
Oh, very
So
nice.
we're not selling that separately because we just want you to have a little kit for yourself.
Oh, that's amazing. I love
Yeah.
that.
It's just
Oh,
a
you guys,
little kit, and the size is easy for, it's a travel size. It's good for
yeah.
the return customers were people who are buying it as gifts and stuff. So I will plug in the promotions we have at the end of this.
Oh, go for it. Everything we want to know. Let me
Yeah.
see. Oh, it does feel really soft. This is a very softening
Yay.
mask. It's kind of funny taking this
Yeah.
off in front of the camera because usually I'm just in my bathroom and there's just
Yeah.
water and it's a mess. But I'm like, well, no one's watching me now. People are watching me. I'm
Well,
like, all
as a
right,
beauty
Lauren.
blogger, you're probably used to this.
Yeah, yeah, I am. Oh, and I just love the way it
Yes.
smells in that, but it feels so organic and natural and beautiful. And I find as I'm getting older, I'm just becoming much more interested in a more holistic way of life. And
Yeah,
this just really like speaks to my soul. I love
definitely.
stuff.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with chemicals. It's not like we're not trying to be 100% all natural brand. It's just, our first collection like is that, but it's
Mhm.
just also knowing what the ingredients are. Like I'm still educating myself about certain products, like you said.
Yeah,
So I mean, clean is the way to go, and also definitely ethically sourced.
yeah,
There are a lot of things out there where you know where shea butter or other things that are not, they don't come in a good way to the market.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. And the last thing we want is for like anyone to be exploited for
Exactly.
resources. So yeah, definitely.
And that's also our ultimate goal, is to one day have our own farm, and
Oh,
employ people. So we have these dreams, and inshallah we're gonna achieve it.
I, you definitely are going to achieve it. You, you absolutely
That's,
will.
starting a business, you have your insecurities, you have obviously so many bumps on the road, but I
Yeah,
have to say the one thing that gives me a lot of comfort is the fact that I have a product that works, and
yeah,
there's centuries of my people that proves
yeah.
that it's been using. So I mean, that's what I just keep in mind anytime that, feeling down or things aren't going the way they're supposed to be going, is that you
So
tackled the main thing. It's, I have a product that works and I just need to get it out there.
and you're doing it the right way, and you're doing it with integrity and authenticity, and that's the people who make it in the long run. It's like
Thank
the
you.
turtle bear type
Yeah, like
things.
I'm like a slow bird right
Yeah,
now.
that's great, because that's really when you're creating like a legacy, not just a
Definitely.
tiny like bump in the road type thing. You're making something that lasts, and everything
Yeah,
that
it's
takes.
it's not a quick, not trying for a popularity contest or a viral thing. It's
Yeah,
definitely for long term.
definitely, definitely. Well,
And
I
I'm my
think,
own testimonial because I use it every day. I'm
yeah.
always posting.
Oh,
Even before I started the company, I was like, Pastel day. When I'm feeling blue, when I'm feeling down. It's like a quick emergency.
well, it is a testament to it works, because you're sitting there in the dark at nighttime and you are just glowing. And I feel
Thank
like
you.
my
Well,
skin
I did
is,
put a little conceal under my eye because I haven't been getting any sleep because of my baby. That's what happened.
yeah, you can't tell. And it doesn't matter for that concealer. But I think it's amazing. Like I know it's dark, and I'm not in like the natural light, but I can tell you my skin just feels super duper soft, and I feel like it just has been completely prepped, and it just looks like
Yeah,
it's ready to receive all the nice like cream I'm gonna put on it tonight, and I know I'm gonna wake
yeah.
up tomorrow glowing, just healthy looking complexion. So
And the
I'm a
thing
huge,
is, with certain, like with certain masks and stuff, you know, you can't use it all the time. There is such a thing as over masking. With this one, especially like with the pure pastel, there's no such thing as over masking. There's no
oh, okay.
preservatives and additives. And like I mentioned, you can use it as a daily cleanser as well. There are people who, you know, are on the extreme side, who are 100% natural and trying not to have anything else. But
Yeah.
yeah, so you can mix and match with that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. And if anyone has any questions right now about these products, Black Flamingo, Castle, by all means, just throw your questions in. And Miriam, why don't you tell us about the promotions you have going on too? Because why not?
Yes, definitely. Plug, plug, plug.
Yeah.
Um, so we do have an Eid sale going on right now. So you
Okay.
get, as a set, the Black Flamingo pure pastel, and with the pink clay, the brush, and the reusable pad for only 120 dirhams.
Oh,
And
wow.
if you guys can follow our account, so each for all month long, my sister has been on the ground on volunteering at the Somaliland Orphanage Center. So we are all month long and beyond. We're going to be donating 50% of our sales for them, for the children there to have a nice Eid and all of that. So just trying to
Oh,
push that because it's, like it's a feel good purchase. You could treat yourself,
yeah.
but you're also, helping us uh, give these kids an amazing thing. So
Oh,
check out the Eid sale as well.
wow. Well, what a gift that is. And where
Yeah.
can people, your website, like where can people go to purchase the mask?
So you can purchase the mask online. At the moment, it's only available in UAE, but soon we'll be changing that. So it's blackflamingobeauty.com. You can also get the link from our Instagram, which is at blackflamingo.beauty. So that's where you can find the information. And you can get the history about QASIL there to know about the process, you know, where it comes from, and of course, all the wonderful benefits. Because, like we talked about earlier, it's like one ingredient and it has so many amazing benefits.
Yeah, I can't believe how just smooth and uh,
I can
just
see, yeah.
right
Because
now.
most masks, you have to use it for a while to feel that. Like, what I like about this is also, like I said, I use it like as an emergency thing to lift me up sometimes. It's
Yeah,
you feel the instant change. Like you feel
yeah,
there's an instant results.
yeah. I mean, this is even a great one to just throw on before going out for a night out with friends
Yeah,
or to,
def I've done that
yeah.
to
Oh my gosh, I put it all over my body and then just take a shower. Well, thank
yeah.
you for your time. Thank you so much for
Thank you
educating
so
us
much, Lauren.
product, and I will share this live on both my YouTube channel and the Instagram as well, my Instagram feed. So thank you so much, everyone. Please follow Black Flamingo and check out their website and pick yourself up some masks. And you're not only doing great for your skin, but also for the orphans at the orphanage in Somaliland, which is a beautiful thing. So thank you and
Thank you
happy.
so much. And you really talk the talk about supporting women. So I just want to mention that to whoever's following you. So thank you so much for actually just shining a light on it and, you know, seeing the quality about it and also supporting. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
absolutely, my pleasure. So anytime, and when you come out with new products, by all means, let me share
For
the
sure.
info on my channels. All right.
Thank
Well,
you so
thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.